Hi, good to see you again. Welcome to my channel. This is still your lady Pillow. Yeah, it's good to have you again. Thank you to those who have subscribed. I'm so grateful. I appreciate you. Please do well to subscribe if you have not. Please do well to subscribe. Please like, leave a comment and share the video. Please. Thank you so much. So today I want us to do something so big, and that is talk on courtship. You know what courtship is? The time that intending couples get together to know each other and plan for their marriage and their wedding. Okay, so today I want to have some tips on the things that can be discussed, that should be discussed while in courtship. Some questions you have to get answers to before you get into marriage. You have heard some people, some couples, when they're in marriage, they're like, when a lady goes out to go and reports the wife, or the man reports the husband, a woman reports her husband, or the husband reports his wife to maybe the pastor or something, and things escalate, and it's like, why would you report me outside? Those things can be trashed while in courtship before getting into marriage. Number one, let's look at the issue of love language. The time of courtship is a time you should know each other's love language. Yes, ask, how do you appreciate love more? Know each other's love language. Get to find out. Don't be assumed that women like to be pampered, given attention. Some may not like it that way. Some may not even appreciate the gifts you are buying. May not be the gift that is their love language. Some people, that is. Some persons, you reward service that you render to them, helping them in the house. Find out what love language of your spouse is. For a man, it may not even be the food that you're cooking, it may be something else. So try as much as you can to find out each other's love language. Another thing again is what? The number of children to have. It's a time to ask, how many children do we intend to have? Do we want to have? Don't leave it to wait when you get married and the children are coming, like, let's go and plan, and this one is getting too much. No, talk about it, discuss it in the time of courtship. We want this number of children, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2. So that it's not tomorrow when you maybe have 2 children and people are pressuring you down. Hey. No. Discuss it. Agree with your spouse. This is the number of children we want to have before the time gets there. Okay? Discuss it. Another thing again is budget. Plan on your budget. How you spend money. It could be that you have a spouse that is extravagant. This is a time to correct it. This is a time to talk about it. This is a time to we are going to cut down on something like this. We are going to, our money will be invested in our children. They go to this kind of school. These are go for vacations. Discuss them in the time of courtship. On your budget, how do we save? Are we going to have what a joint account? Discuss it that time. Don't wait for your wedding to take place, finish, then you now begin to discuss. Hey, we don't have a joint account, and issues begin to rise unnecessarily. Another thing again is how to handle the opposite sex. You've heard the issue of some people being like, she's watching my phone, he's angry when I pick a call from a man, this and that. Oh man, yeah, for sure, your spouse will feel jealous when the opposite sex is calling, but you could deal with such things ahead of time. You ask your spouse, if I pick your phone, I hope you don't get angry. Ask. Of course, you should marry your friend. I don't say anything wrong in you take your husband's phone, he has a call, and you pick it, or your wife's phone, and you pick it, or at least you get to know each other. You are so plain to the point that even when the opposite calls, you have the peace because you already know the person. You open up, tell your spouse, this is my friend, who, this is this person I know, this is the person I know, this is the guy I know before, this one, this is the woman I know, and these people that you had in your life, those that need to be, you have to put a break on. You discuss them, please. Let there be a limit in this area. Let there be a limit in that area. You can pick each other's call. Then if your husband says, I don't want, I won't be comfortable, discuss it in time of courtship so that you know about it, so that tomorrow is not when you go peeping into his phone, problem will start. Discuss it in the time of courtship. Should we pick each other's phone? It's there for you. Also, it's also time to agree on how to help each other's weakness. This person is good in doing this person is good in doing that, I'm not good at this. Do you mind if I offer solutions? For somebody, if you don't discuss that and you begin to offer solutions, maybe I feel that you're insulting them. Maybe as if you are feeling like you know too much. Maybe as if that you are trying to let them down. Discuss them. Do you mind if I offer solutions? You are doing this and I know it's your weakness, and I say do it this way, and you don't get offended. It's also time for you to discuss on the issue of bringing a third party in your marriage. Ask your spouse. Some people, you hear them when they have issues, they talk with the pastor of the church, and issues, like I said earlier, discuss them in time of courtship. Who is best for me to report you to? If you have issues that we cannot handle instantly, we cannot resolve within ourselves, who is the best person that I can report you to and will have solution? The woman will tell you, if you report me to this person, it's okay, I'll listen to her. This one will tell you, if you report me to this person, the man, it's okay, I'll listen to it. If two of you agree on your pastor, fantastic. But the time of courtship is the time to agree on the third party you bring in, should any issue arise that you cannot handle among yourselves. Okay? And also the issue of how to communicate. How to communicate. How do I communicate to you properly? How do we, before when we are little, you talk about, some parents will tell you, the way to a man's heart is through his belly. Give your husband proper food. When he comes back, massage him, you go to bed in the middle of the night to wake him up and tell him, honey, that's it that happened. And it does not work for every man. Some men don't like their sleep. Some women don't like their sleep disturbed. Some people don't just like that. Those generational things that we heard then may not help your marriage. Your marriage is unique on its own. You are unique. Your husband is unique. So find a way, the best way to communicate to each other, to build intimacy. Okay, there's something that you did. When is the best time? Is it time you're watching TV? Some people make the mistake, their husband wants to go and say, I want us to talk. Some is when they're eating. Some men, it's be like, okay, let's talk before we eat. Or some women will be like, okay, after I finish what I'm doing, discuss it. Before marriage, don't waste your time of courtship or preparing for a wedding. I'm grateful to God to those He gave that helped us during the time of our courtship. Those advice, they helped us, and I'm sharing some of the tips with you today. It will help you a long way. Don't waste time planning on wedding, going for a hall, no. Ask relevant questions. You go to a point, I had to ask my husband, what kind of training did you see? What kind of impression the father creates in his relationship with your mom? Did your father ever lay hands on your mom? And from what I heard, I felt so good. I was so confident in myself that I'm entering into a home that I will find joy and peace. And I'll be treated like a queen that I am. Yeah. Because his dad did the same for his mom. So he has learned that. So if you have somebody who is coming from a home where it's traumatized, and it's also time for you to come together and help each other, strengthen things out. It's time for you to, how do we do this so that when things happen, if you're coming from a home where they are easily angered, you know how to handle things. Discuss them in the time of courtship. Don't let things to lie low. And then after wedding, you begin to talk about them. It may be too late. It may be too late. And the issue of resolving conflict, the way you resolve it may be that you assume and you try it, and just one blow of thing, you hear that there's a divorce 1 year after marriage. And in marriage, I tell the truth, it's hard work, it's work, marriage is work. So begin now, time of courtship. Don't get caught up with, I'm planning for my wedding, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you don't ask the relevant question. And it's also a time for you to pray through. Pray with your spouse, pray on phone if you are far away from each other. It's time for you to ask questions, like asking questions, things that we're supposed to pray. What prayer point do you have today? Let's pray on this, let's agree on that. Pray about it. Pray for your children that are yet to come. Pray for your in-laws. It's also time for you to get to know your in-laws. Your husband can tell you, my mom, she's, this kind of a person, my dad is this type of person, this is my sister, this one, that one, this is the best way you can relate with them. Discuss those things that time. Don't just wait when you get married, then begin to see the faults of your in-laws, or this is how they are. It could cause problem. Your husband can give you tips, your wife can give you tips on how to relate with his family, and things work fantastically well. So please, one of my main message today is for us to learn how to ask the relevant question during time of courtship. It's time for you to know each other properly, not in the area of sex now. Please, the Bible said it. The marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. It's not time for you to go about wasting your time and giving each other the food that you're supposed to reserve for your time of marriage proper. It's time for you to get to know things that will help your marriage to work. Time of courtship is time to get to discuss on things that will help your marriage to work. Time of marriage is time to trash the questions, trash the issues, the things that can cause problems tomorrow. And I hope that the little point I've said today is something that will help you In the way also of parenting, how do we parent our children? You've heard issues of where a woman tells a child, you don't go to that party, and the husband like, what is wrong with that? You go where you're going to. You create wrong impression in the child's heart. Why? You didn't discuss about them. Discuss on how are we going to train our children. Hey honey, let's see, if I tell our child this, correct our child in this way, and you don't find it funny or don't find it, approved of it or something like that, please don't correct me in the presence of our child. When we go inside or somewhere we can discuss about it, it will help your marriage. Instead of coming before your children to begin to build the emotional trauma of mommy lost me better, daddy lost me better, or this and that. No. Discuss how you parent your children even before they start coming. I hope these few points, these few things will help you for those who are in courtship as you prepare for your marriage. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for staying with me. Please do subscribe, like this video, share. I'm still your Lady P Love, and I want to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Ciao.